These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello on this Friday. I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories right now from ABC15 Arizona. After nearly 2.5 years, the driver in a deadly 2023 crash has been sentenced for his crime. In February of 2023, Pedro Quintana Lujan drove into a group of 20 cyclists on the Cotton Lane Bridge in Goodyear, killing 2 people, David Quiro and Karen Melissa. Lujan will now spend a year in jail, get 3 more years of probation on top of it, after pleading guilty to a dozen misdemeanor charges. Our team is speaking to victims outside of that courtroom who were relieved to see an end to this.
Will I ever be 100% happy? I don't know. I don't know what to feel. It's been a long process, but I do feel a little sense of closure, which we've been working for a long time.
As for how that crash happened, Lujan said his steering locked up, but 2 investigators found no issues with his truck. The National Transportation Safety Board said the crash likely had to do with fatigue. Well, September is officially Responsible Gaming Education Month in Arizona. The Arizona Department of Gaming and Arizona Lottery making that announcement. The goal is to make sure players have proper strategies and resources to help them keep gaming fun and safe while preventing problem gambling. It comes as our own Adam Klepp previously reported. Arizona posted its second highest amount of money wagered through sports betting months on record back in September of 2024. You can find resources to help with problem gambling on Adam's full story at ABC15.com. Witches and pumpkins, they are already on store shelves as shoppers gear up for Halloween. But smart shoppers, we have a warning for you. The upcoming holiday season is going to be more expensive this year, thanks in part to tariffs on imported goods. Scripps News Group consumer reporter John Matarese on tips on how you can still celebrate without breaking the bank.
If you're a fan of decorating your house for Halloween, beware. The spookiest thing this year may not be the witches and skeletons, but rather the price tag because of new tariffs on Chinese products. But the good news is there are still plenty of affordable options.
Here at Home Depot, the ogres are out. Chucky has a new friend.
Last year we had Chucky, and this year we've added his bride.
And Skelly, who started the giant creature craze, is bigger and better.
Skelly is back. He's over here standing tall at 12 feet tall.
But Home Depot's Katie Eliason admits some of these animatronics have gotten costly. Lifelike Chucky is $229, while Skelly, with new LED eyes, is $299. Stephanie Carls with Retail Me Not says retailers stocked shelves with Halloween items earlier this year.
Shoppers are making those smart moves before the prices jump or those shelves thin out.
She says that tariffs have had a big impact on the retail market for holiday items.
Over 85% of Halloween products are made in China.
And shoppers should expect to pay double on some Halloween items compared to last year.
A $19 kids costume last year could be around $39 in 2025.
In addition to shopping early, she says stack your savings, combining sale prices with promo codes and cashback deals. The good news, at Home Depot, you can still find traditional inflatables for under $40, while Bill and Sue Fields are rushing to beat the next round of price hikes.
We got the Grim Reaper and we got some gravestones.
And that way you don't waste your money. John Matarese, Scripps News Group.
With your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. We are anticipating the slight chance of storms again today, only about 20%, mainly in the afternoon and evening. Otherwise, partly cloudy and not as hot today, with temperatures starting off this morning in the lower 80s under partly cloudy skies in the metro, near 90 at midday and forecasting a high of 97, which is below normal for early September. Northern Arizona for your Friday will be in the 70s for areas like Flagstaff, Heber, and Show Low, too, along with parts of the Navajo Nation, 80s and 90s across the lower deserts, including the valley. And as far as monsoon storm chances, we have the opportunity across the entire state, but again, fairly limited for today, about 20%. Your 7-day forecast showing a drying trend after the weekend. Forecast calling for sunny skies next week with highs above 100 in the valley beginning as early as Sunday. Flagstaff, we have storm chances promising today and tomorrow, and then we dry out for the latter part of the weekend and much of next week, too, with slight storm chances. Highs, though, staying in the 70s with lows in the mid to upper 40s.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com, or you can download that free ABC 15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.